Good morning. So this has been a very requested video by some of the ladies out there, and someone just wrote me because I had said I was going to do this. So if you're not interested in my skincare routine or my makeup routine, you can just click right off and catch me in the next one. You catch me in that. But I like to stick to my word and my promises, and I said I would do this, and so that's what we're doing today. So I have all the products I use set up here, and you know what, maybe I'm gonna turn you around and just show you. So, and the setup here, so I'm in a small space. Okay, you're on my stove on a box so that you're high up. When I do my makeup in the van, the lighting isn't very good today, especially for filming, because it's raining here and it's cold. But I have a mirror here, and that's just how I do my stuff in the morning, and then I'm on my way. Doesn't take very long. But I'm going to turn you around and just show you what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I'm going to show you. So, okay, here we go. This is what I'm going to be talking about. I have my skincare and then my makeup. And so I just wanted to show you in case you wanted to stop the video and write anything down. If I talk about something and you don't get it quick enough, you can just kind of look at this and see what I got. Okay, so I have no makeup on, and I'm going to tell you a little story, because never in my wildest dreams, and my hair, I slept in it. I will show you too how I do my hair. Growing up, when I was in high school, I had cystic acne, and I was on Accutane twice. I think once when I was like 19, and another time when I was 21, I believe. So if you don't know, cystic acne, so it's not like you have like a lot of acne all over, but you get these really big ones, and it's not even so much that they are ugly, but they hurt. So you can like never forget that you have acne. And I remember being in high school, and I played sports. I've always loved sports. Sports was my reason. And playing volleyball, and we won the game to go to state or national, something like that. And people had cake, and right afterwards, people were taking the cake and smashing them in their face, in everybody's faces. And I remember just how mortified I was. Like, I could not have anybody smash cake on my face. And so I ran downstairs and stayed in the locker room until everybody started coming down in the locker room, and I knew that part was over. And for me, it was really embarrassing. Of course, all my girlfriends had this beautiful skin, and they never needed to really wear makeup. And for me, makeup was kind of a saving grace, and not that it covered it up, but it just made me feel good enough to be able to still, live my life. And so I think that's why I became a makeup artist or a tattoo artist. Actually, I've always, I love to do hair, and so I have my esthetician license, so I do skin. And I think another reason why I became an esthetician, but I want to become a full-fledged cosmetologist, and I've wanted to for years. And so actually I just signed up to take classes. It's at a 2-year college, so there are courses, because I'm hoping maybe a couple are online, because I just have to do the nail part and the hair part, and then you can take them when you want to. Sorry, there's people like coming in and out. I'm at a parking lot. That's where I'm at. Anyway, so never did I think that I would be on camera, or people would say, oh, your skin is so nice, because it's you always kind of feel like that young person. And so my skin was always a struggle for me back then, and it made me depressed. And so here I am at 56. Oh, I have a light and it went off. I'm just trying to make it a little more light here. Okay, so my skin is kind of shiny because I already did my skincare routine, but I'll show you what that is for the morning because it takes a little bit. So I always put a serum on first. And what I use, oh, and I'm going to tell you too. So I use, a lot of the products I use are from Dermatology, DRMTLGY. And I have another YouTube channel. It's never been monetized. I think now I have like 1,400 followers, but I think some of you heard me talk about it and went over there. And that's where my first videos are about my pingulicula surgeries with Dr. Galani. So if you are interested in that stuff, and it's makeup and all stuff beauty, and I was never consistent because I was so busy, but it just brought me joy to like do makeup and review makeup. So some companies would ask me if I would review their makeup or their products, and Dermatology was one that reached out to me, and they sent me products to review and then do a video on my thoughts, and they gave me a code so that people could get 20% off. And so when I knew I was going to do this, so that was like 3 years ago, but we've stayed friends, and I still use their products today. It's like medical grade products. If you don't know either, I used to run medical spas, and I loved that job. I love anything that helps people feel better about themselves. And you know, that's why, like, when I tattoo eyebrows, I've had women cry because they feel so happy that it just makes them feel better about themselves. So that's why I believe I started in the beauty industry, because I know what it's like to not feel good about yourself and feel like you don't want anyone to see you, and then you hide. So anyway, so Dermatology. So I reached out to Chris and I said, hey, I'm going to be doing a video. A lot of women have requested my skin and makeup routine, and I still use your products. Could I have a code that I could give them? And he's like, sure, Tracy, yes. And so I didn't know, there wasn't this before, but now they have an affiliate thing, program. So I believe it's Tracey 20, and I'm going to put it down. I'll put it here on the screen what it is, and then I'll put it down below too. But so you get 20% off if you buy any products, and I'm not sponsored or anything. I reached out to him because I thought if any of you wanted to try any of these, that it would be nice to get a little money off. But I guess in that, so I signed up. He said, do you want to sign up for this affiliate thing? Because then if you do buy something, buy the products, then I think from that 20% off, I get a little bit from that. So just, I wanted to be transparent. That didn't happen last time on my other channel when I reviewed their stuff. I think, like I said, that it's a new program, or newer, since I reviewed them 3 years ago. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. So I do have a code for you if you want to try any of this, but it's what I use, and this is the truth. So I always start with the serum, and you want to start with the serum first because the serum is what's gonna, it's way more like porous, and it's gonna sink into your pores deeper first before you put anything else on. And I use the Dermatology Vitamin C, E plus F. So that's what it looks like. Or I have other ones too. Just a vitamin C serum. Sometimes it's just whatever is closest to me that I grab. And then at night, I use this Dermatology needleless serum. So the C and the CE plus F I use in the morning, and then this I use at night. So I put my serum on first, and I let that soak in and do some things for a little bit, maybe for, you know, like 5 minutes, just to let it get in the skin, and then I'll put on one of these. So this one is Fab Plus First Aid Beauty, and it's the Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. So this feels really good on the skin. It's like kind of like a gel, and I'm almost out of it, and I don't even know where I got this, so I have to look it up to order it. But I put that on next, or this I just got at Target or Walmart, Neutrogena Hydra Boost, and I love that. And so that it's hyaluronic acid serum, and that helps retain the moisture in your skin. So I put that on, and again, I like kind of go about my business and let that soak in for a couple minutes. And then I always, because if you don't know, I had skin cancer on my face. I had basal cell, and they had to cut, the dermatologist left a hole in my face because he just wanted to test it. And we're going to do the Mohs surgery, but then I found out that plastic surgeons do it. My mom had a boss who had it on her face. If it was anywhere else, I wouldn't care. Because a lot of times, now they work with plastic surgeons, but back then, they didn't. And they would just like stitch it and just leave it how it looked. So it being on my face, and it was right here. So plastic surgeon cut, and even I can't tell anymore, and got it out. And so that's that. So I always wear Age Shield face. I wear some kind of sunscreen. So I use this, the Neutrogena Oil-Free Sunscreen, Helioplex. Shields skin 6 layers deep from skin aging UV rays. So I use that. And let's see, and I always wear sunglasses, because with the pinculaculas and just with my eye problems and having light eyes, and my mom has macular degeneration, and I wish I would have worn sunglasses all the time a lot sooner than I did. So I just always wear sunglasses. Somebody commented, because I showed my pan up there that I keep by my driver's seat, and they're like, oh my God, I've never seen so many sunglasses. And that's because I always, you know how you misplace them or lose them, and I always have to have a pair of sunglasses. Anytime I'm outside, I have sunglasses. Even when I would go to the mailbox when I was at home, I would wear my sunglasses. So, okay, that is my morning. Oh, and so I'll just go through this first. And then I don't even know where I got this either, but Kate Somerville High Definition Wrinkle Repair. I throw that in the mix sometimes, usually at night. So at night too, I'll use the needleless serum. And then I have this Age Reversal Neck Cream, and that's from Dermatology. And let's see, and a retinol complex 0.5%, because retinol can be drying, but I have used Retin-A for a long time. And actually, Accutane is I think it's a pure form of vitamin A derived, and that's what helps take away the acne. I'm not sure how, I'm not a scientist, I'm not really sure how it works specifically. And then this is what I love, but they don't have this anymore, so I bought like 3 bottles before because this has hydroquinone in it, and now they can't use that, so they've restructured it. But I still have this. I have 1 bottle left. It's called Advanced Dark Spot Corrector, and I think it's still called that on their website. So, but once I'm out of this, then I'll be using their new formula. All right, just a couple more things. So, and then I don't know, about 2 nights a week, I use this. It's organic argan, Garnier Bio, and just to give my skin a break and like rehydrate it. It's nourishing facial mist, and so you can just like spray it on, or with my eye, I don't want to get anything in my eye, so I just spray it in my hand now and just kind of rub it around. So I use that. I wash my face just with water. I use a toner, so I use these to get my makeup off at night. They're just baby wipes, and they're called Simply Basic fragrance-free wipes. So it's basically just water. So I'll take those out and wipe my face and neck and everything else down. And then I'll take some toner on a cotton pad and just wipe the rest of my makeup off. And then at night sometimes I will use this. It's a makeup remover, cleansing towelette, and this has, is this the one? Oh, there's one. This is where I keep all my stuff. Okay. So this one has retinol within it. Retinol cleansing wipes. And then these are just Neutrogena makeup towelettes. So, okay, that is all the skincare that I use. So, now let's get down to what I do then for my makeup. So I have been using this for I don't know, about a year now, and I really like it. It's CoverGirl True Blend. I use the number L3, and it's a liquid. I used to use, so I have a sponge. I used to use a sponge. This one's dirty. I haven't used it in a long time. What I realized when I got on the road, so I used to use the CoverGirl Ageless Beauty. It had oil of Olay in it because my mom recommends that. And it was like swirled in there, and it's like a cream. And I would put it on with the sponge. I love using the sponge. I think it makes the foundation look flawless. But in the van, so I'd always, after I used the sponge, I would wash it with soap, and then I would set it and let it dry till I used it the next day. In the van, I don't use water like that. I conserve water. And so there was no way to get the sponge really clean. And so I just don't use the sponge anymore. I just use my hands. And this, for some reason, the thing isn't working well, so I'm just gonna take it from this. And I literally just do this. I put dots on, and then I just rub it in. But very lightly, like don't tug or pull at your skin. So you have to realize too, I'm not looking in my mirror right now. I'm looking just in the camera. And I haven't worn makeup since I had my eye surgery. So Dr. Galani said I could start wearing it now. And so that's it. Like I said, don't pull on your skin. I just kind of lightly rub it in. And that's that. And again, it's CoverGirl True Blend. And this is the hydrating, because my skin tends to be drier. And then I just use, how can anybody drive like that? Anyway, so you remember these back from the day? This is what I use. And I just kind of fill in my eyebrows just a tiny bit with that. That's it. That's all that is. And if I don't use this hardly ever, but I use this for under eye concealer if I ever need to. It's called the Eraser. And you have this tip, maybe I'll see, yeah, there's some in there. And I just do that, and I just tap, 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 tap it in. Never pull on your skin. Like tap that in. Okay, and then I use this powder. It's just called Fit Me. And for me, I'm very fair, so it's in the color 100. And that's what I do. And don't forget too, especially when you're using your products, like your serums and stuff, to carry it down to your neck. Well, don't do this. Do this. Down to your neck and your décolleté, because that needs love too, especially as we get older. Okay, that's that. So, and then I go to my eyes, and I used to use this, but as you can see, it broke. And I usually just use this color, but I couldn't find it. So I found this Wet n Wild. And I usually don't even wear eyeshadow anymore, but for the sake of today, just to show you. So I'm gonna have to turn around and look in the mirror to do this because I am not. And I literally just put a tiny bit just on the upper of my lids there. And if I'm going all out, I use a pencil, and I only do the top, like outside corner of my eye, just a tiny bit. And then you want to make sure that you rub that in. You don't want a harsh line, because harsh lines are going to make you look older. Okay, so I just take the shadow brush and just kind of blend that so it's not a harsh line. All right, then Great Lash, tried and true. I use it in my makeup kit, and I use it for me. Again, I have to look over here, and I just use just a little bit, not too much. And I don't want to poke myself in the eye. Okay, that's that. And final thing is the blush. So I use the Fit Me Maybelline, and this is in the number 30. So yeah, okay. So then I have this brush. I don't even know where, I think I got this at Target. And you just push it down, and then just a tiny bit. Okay, and I usually do that just to rub it in. And oh, also, if you want to, sometimes I use this. I haven't since I've been in the van much, but it's a highlighter, and it's called Master Strobing. It's stick. It's from Maybelline, and sometimes I'll just put it down my nose. And it just makes your nose look a little thinner. You highlight it. Some people highlight the top of their lips. Some people highlight the top of their cheekbones. And so that's it. That's it. And sometimes I'll go over this just to kind of make sure it's all, nothing's harsh. Voila. That's my skin and makeup routine. So now let's talk about my hair. So I'm gonna show you. So I curl my hair with a straightener. I just blow dry it, and my hair is thick, and that's why I like to have layers in my hair, because I have a lot of hair. So even when I dry it, I usually just dry the front of it and let the rest of it dry on its own. So a lot of times only half my hair front is done, because that's the dry part, and then I'll do the straightener. How come? I know. There we go. And so this is just this is a Remington. I believe I got this at Target. And I'm gonna plug it in and warm it up, and then I'll do my hair quick, and then we'll be done. Okay, I have to stand a little further back because I have it plugged into my cigarette lighter, the charger thing, to warm this up. So what I do is I basically just take a piece of hair. I'll make sure, oh, I turned it off. With my big fingers. Take a piece of hair, and I just turn it like that. And I'm gonna make sure this is warm. I'm having problems because I don't have a plug in here. That's why I've been doing it. I do everything at the gym. It's so nice to be able to go to the gym and do my hair or take a shower and everything, but you get the gist of it. So I just take pieces and I do that and that, and that's it. That's all I do. Nothing fancy. Everything takes me maybe 10 minutes from start to finish. And I'll take my bangs, just give a little of that, and she's done. There we go. All right. That's it. You asked for it. You got it. You got it. Okay? So, I hope this helped. I'll put this right here again to the discount code. I'll put it in the bottom if you want to order that. The other stuff, like I said, you can look it up, Google it on Amazon or whatever, or you can usually get stuff. I usually buy the other stuff at just like Target or Walmart. I pick that stuff up. So that's it. Let me know if you have any questions below, and you know what to do. You know what to do. Go out and make an adventure, big or small. Doesn't have to be moving in a van. Just get up off the couch and go for a walk. Get off social media. Put those thumbs away. Yeah. And then call someone you love. Okay? Do me a favor. Call someone you love today. And don't forget, you are magic. Okay? Okay. I'll see you in the next one. All right? Okay.